What is up, guys? TZ here, another MLB The Show 17 video, and today we're going to be breaking down the final All-Star event, and that is going to be the All-Star Summer Showdown number 2. So basically what this event is it's the opposite of the first event, and we're going to be going over kind of the event details, the rewards you get, and the good players to use for this event. So we go to event info right here, 3-inning game, same thing, reward system the same. And you can only use gold, silver, and bronze, and your team overall is limited to a 78, and it's got to be National League pitchers and American League hitters. So literally flip-flop with the first event. I liked the first event. I did really well in it. I didn't do so well in the Moonshot one. I ended up getting that Chris Davis, but I didn't get the Tiant. I'm looking to buy that Tiant eventually. As you can see, I got no stubs right now. But hopefully I'm going to get that Mickey in a live series. Diamond, excuse me. And then I feel like if I get that Tiant, my team's really going to come together really nice. So anyway, you know, same type of thing. If you get 12 wins, even if you get 1 loss, you still get the rewards. Now, if we're looking at the rewards, 12-win streak is a 91 Jonathan Broxton. Kind of underwhelming for 12 wins. You know, it's pretty hard to get. The 9-win is a flashback Asdrubal Cabrera, 85 overall gold shortstop. 6 is just a live silver live series, and 3 is just a bronze live series. Moving on, 40 cumulative wins is a 96 All-Star flashback Jacoby Ellsbury. Really hyped about that card. 25 is the 91 Jordan Zimmerman. 10 is guaranteed Silver Live Series player. 5 is guaranteed Bronze Live Series player. So let's look at these rewards next, and then we'll look at players to use to try to succeed in this event. So the first guy we're going to look at is going to be that Jonathan Broxton. He is a closer, 91 overall. And now, I said 90, it's kind of underwhelming, but this card is very, very good. We got to see exactly how he plays. But per nines, basically maxed out. Velocity and break, basically maxed out. Good pitch selection, 4-seam, 2-seam slider, changeup. Walks per 9, a little lackluster. But besides that, I mean, this guy's pretty damn good. If I get him, I'm going to see what he goes for. I might end up keeping him because he could probably be a really dominant arm out of the bullpen. He looks really, really good. We got to see what his stuff is like, how hard he throws exactly. But if he's hitting 100 and he's throwing a nasty slider with a changeup mixed in, he could be very, very solid. Anyway, I said it's kind of underwhelming because it is only a 91 overall, but it is a nasty 91 overall. Definitely a good bullpen arm. And if he goes for cheap, he could definitely be a guy to pick up and get a really dominant arm in your bullpen. The next guy, though, is just Asdrubal Cabrera. He is a switch hitter, I know that. He can also play second base. His stats, not bad. Nothing really stands out. It's just solid across the board. He's probably going to go for cheap. So, yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a shortstop, you could do a lot worse. Decent fielding. Mediocre speed, you know, mediocre hitting stats. So basically just a decent card all around. Don't love it, don't hate it. But if I get him, I'm probably just going to end up selling him. But now we are moving on to, who did I say it was? Oh, Jordan Zimmerman. Now this is a 91 overall flashback starting pitcher. He's right here with the Nationals. And I really don't like this card at all. Just really bad per nines. Doesn't throw that hard. Decent break. The only thing he's got going for him is very good control. So you're going to be able to hit your spots. But besides that, nothing really going for him. I would stay away from this card. He's probably going to sell for cheap. As you can see, he's already buy order up for only 12K. So I'm going to stay far away from this card. But the bread and butter of this whole event is a card that you can get basically just for playing. You don't even have to be that good. You just got to get 40 wins. So if you play enough, you will get there. Is this Jacoby Ellsbury? Now, goddamn. Like I said, I want to get that the Luis Tiant. So if I get him, I'm probably just gonna end up selling him at first, but I'm probably gonna look to pick him up again later. As you can see, he hammers right-handed pitching, very good vision, not bad at all against lefties. Great fielding, amazing speed. The stealing's a little lackluster for 92 speed, but he'll still definitely be able to swipe bags like nobody's business for you. The only problem I see with this card is that 59 arm strength. You can't play this guy in center. You got to stick him over in left, in my opinion. But I think this is an awesome, awesome card. I mean, he's going to be able to just crush righties for you with a ton of speed. If you put him in left, he's going to be able to track down a ton of balls. Obviously, you're going to have to hit the cutoff to get it in. But I'm really excited about this card. And against lefties, you know, with that good vision, 77 contact, 77 power, he's going to be just fine. or 75 power, excuse me. He's going to be just fine. So I really like this card. I think it's pretty awesome. Him and Broxton should probably be flipped in my opinion, but I'm happy. Just by playing this game, I think I'm going to have enough time to get those 40 wins and get this card. But moving on, let's take a look at guys you want to be using in this event. So we're going to just go to my squad. We're going to kind of scroll through. So starters, just go with all commons. Just go with all commons. You want to stack your bullpen in your lineup instead. Pat Neshek, very good option. This flashback Pat Neshek or the live series, both very good. Dominate right-handers like nobody's business. Tyler Clippard, I also really like this card too. Another very good option. I don't know if he'll be making it, but a very good option. Trevor Rosenthal throws gas, good pitch selection, another good option. Hunter Strickland from the Giants, another great option. Carter Capps. So you're going to be stocked in the bullpen. This Joaquin Bennett is not bad. Jake McGee throws hard. Brad Hand I really like as a lefty. Brett Cecil. Adam Liberatore, not bad as a lefty, so a lot of options in the bullpen. Now we're going to take a look at closers. You got this flashback Billy Wagner. You have the Papelbon right here. You have the Jason Grilli, who I don't like a ton. Don't love Greg Holland. As far as Raciel Iglesias, he'll probably make my lineup. He's very, very good. I really like him. You can use Jarvis Familia, Sungwon Oh. Felipe Rivero's a must, I believe. And another lefty to throw in there that I didn't go down to is he's dropped way down to a 74 overall. But Tony Watson, he's boosted up to an 81 today. He'll definitely be making on my team. Again, just nasty stuff from the left side. So a ton of bullpen options. Not expensive ones either. Very cheap options. So remember, we can only use gold cards for this event. Now, looking at the cards we got, it's got to be American League hitters, remember. So like Johnny Bench is out. But you got Live Series Gary Sanchez. It goes for pretty cheap. You got Sal Perez. Can't use Soto. I might use this Jason Castro, actually. Ton of pop against righties. He might make my lineup. I got him out of some All-Star pack I got for free. But, yeah, a bunch of silver options. You can use Gaddis. Again, a lot of options for this event. I'm probably going to end up using this Castro, I believe. But we will see. You can use Russell Martin. Brian McCann. Wilson Ramos, all those guys are pretty good. This Wilson Ramos card is actually very good. He hits both sides decent. He's got decent vision. His speed and defense a little lackluster, but you can't ask for it all. Moving on to first base, again, we got to scroll down to the gold cards, and we're going to be looking at American League players here. So, right away, I'm not seeing a lot of options. It looks like I really got none. We got Hosmer you could use. Yonder Alonso, actually, I'll probably use him if he's boosted this much, because he will destroy right-handed pitching. But besides that, not a ton of options. You got Hanram. This Eddie Murray is actually a switch hitter. He's in a ticket counter. Not bad at all. He could play the outfield also. Got Ken Griffey Sr., who, another option, not too bad. Who's Tony Perez is on Boston here. So he's an option. I'm definitely going to put him on my bench as he demolishes left-handed pitching. Definitely a guy to look at. But it doesn't look like we got a ton of options there at first. Second base now. I got this Howie Kendrick for free. I haven't even looked at him. He looks alright. Nothing special. I don't like this Harold Reynolds or Pedroia really. So I doubt they'll see the lineup. I hit pretty well with Starlin. He could be an option for me. He could play shortstop too. Besides that, again, not seeing a ton of options. Third base now. Well, I just don't have a lot of American League cards. I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Again, we're not really seeing anything for us to use. Joey Gallo is definitely a guy that's going to see my bench. I see a ton of pop against righties. Definitely a guy that I'm going to use on my bench. We can go to shortstops here. I really like Xander Bogaerts, actually. He's probably going to be my starting shortstop. Again, very good defense. A little lackluster speed, but he's got a little bit of pop. He's got great contact. So he's probably going to be my starting shortstop. I really like that card. Tulo, he might see a bench spot. Obviously, a guy with a lot of pop. A little bit of contact and great fielding. Got Eric Ibar here, flashback. Yeah, yuck. Let's move on to the outfield. as again, we are lacking golds for the American League, so we're going to be in a bit of trouble for this event. As right here, I'm not really seeing anyone I love. This Giambi, he could see a spot as he crushes righties. Benintendi's pretty good. You know, pretty solid just across the board, really. Besides that, let's see what Dave Winfield's working with. Nope. Logan Morrison's on the Marlins, so he's out. Brandon Geyer's a guy that can hit lefties for you. Kind of like this card, too, so he might see a bench spot. I might have to pick up some guys for this, maybe sell some guys off. Center field. I have this Johnny Damon. He'll definitely see a spot as he's got good speed. Obviously, he's got that popcorn arm, so we'll put him in left field, but can crush righties again. George Springer, a really good guy for this event. Ton of pop in his bat, and he's got good speed and good fielding. I really like Aaron Hicks, too. Switch hitter. You know, pretty mediocre at hitting, but he's a switch hitter, so that gives him a bump. And then he's very, very solid in the field. See this Ian Desmond right here. Not bad, not good. Yelich is National League, what am I saying? Besides that, yeah, we're not looking great. You can use any one of the Griffey cards that's not a diamond. Oh, actually, you can't because the 84 Griffey's on the red, so that's a lie. Nelson Cruz is going to be a very good guy for this event. He'll definitely see a spot in my lineup. Judge, too, as they ton of pop. Same thing with JD Martinez. So here it's all the golds we got right here. So Johnny Damon, maybe he gets a bench, or maybe one of these guys moves to the bench. But yeah, my outfield is going to be pretty stacked. Because Adam Eaton is very good. He can kind of do everything well. Great fielding on that card. Let's see what else we got here. We got Nelson Cruz. Ton of pop on this guy. He might be a bench player for me. Cole Calhoun. I really like this card too. Gary Carter Expos. So that would be National League. Yeah, they have him even down as the Nationals instead of the Expos. But I like this card because he can also play catcher. So that's a card to keep in mind. Sin-Soo Choo. Pretty good bench option with those boosted numbers right there. If I'm looking to get my overall down, he's definitely a guy to look at. Same thing with Beltran, switch hitter. Right now he crushes lefties if his inside edge is up. It might be lefties or righties, but another very good option. So yeah, definitely some guys to fill out your lineup with this. Nomar Mazara too. I think you get him in one of the programs. He's only 71 overall, and he can really hit righties, so he's a guy to look at. But anyway, that's going to be the breakdown of the event. I'm going to be going live. Excuse me, I keep like burping as soon as it starts. So stay tuned for that live stream, and I will see you guys then.